Hi guys, I'm doing another video today. We're getting a lot of content today, in quotes. So I'm gonna do an overview of the new Spider-Man PS4 site, cause it's been getting a lot of hype and I just want to cover it. And one pet peeve that they will not stop saying in the overview videos in this website, and they've said it multiple times anyway. So you can pre-order whatever version you want. The collector's edition, it's sold out on the first day. That's incredible. And I was thinking, it's annoying because I like my games physical, but there isn't a physical deluxe edition. Anyway, the release date, the overview video, they might say it in that video. I'm not gonna check it out right now. When a new villain threatens New York City. I don't know if by new villain they mean Mr. Negative, because he's not new, or maybe new in this universe is what they mean. But they might have a unique villain that they haven't revealed yet, and Mr. Negative's just what they were showing so far. He must rise up and be greater, and that's their slogan, be greater. Oh, it's also, oh wait, no. Can't find it, but it said be Spider-Man. It reminds me of the Be the Batman campaign the Arkham game had. Not campaign, the marketing. Why isn't this? Anyway, it's not going unhighlighted. So, gives an overview of the story, some more trailers. I'm super hyped for this. This is my #1 anticipated game besides Super Smash Bros. 5, not confirmed, but could be. Here it is. This is an experienced Peter Parker who's more masterful at more masterful than what? Cause okay, this highlight. Sorry, but they're saying more masterful, but the only incarnations of Spider-Man that haven't been as much masterful are the teenagers, teenage Spider-Man. And here's the thing, you can tell there's too much so they just made a new show, Teenage Spider-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming. Teenage Spider-Man was still a good movie. The show wasn't great though, from what I heard. But almost, yeah, any of the new Marvel games, he'll be referred to as a teenager, or when he's talking to Iron Man, he'll say Mr. Stark, which makes no sense. Anyway, the art is super, not the art, but looks like art because of how good these graphics are coming out. I don't have a PS4 Pro. I think it's still gonna come out good though, because like all the detail. I love the suit, it's cool, but I'm gonna equip the classic suit when I get the game, because that's what I like to stick with. Here it is again. After 8 years behind the mask, a crime-fighting master. What Spider-Man weren't 8 years under the mask, other than all the teenage versions? Oh, maybe not Tobey Maguire, maybe not Andrew. Okay, I guess I see what they're doing here, but the thing is, I don't know, it just shows we're getting too much teenage Spider-Man in the shows and the movies. 'Cause Spider-Man was a teenager for only about maybe 20 at the most, maybe 30, in the main Amazing Spider-Man series, ASM, which is hitting 300,000 sales. Get one before it goes away. Anyway, so so it says it's an original story, even though it seems to be taking a lot of story elements from, I forget what the Mr. Negative story was called, but Sorry if you guys see a watermark here, it's annoying. Captured from PS4 Pro, yeah, wait. I was about to say, is that Teresa Parker? Because in the Spectacular Spider-Man series she came back. But I just hovered over this. Mary Jane? Okay. Well, at least there's addressing it's a new universe, because Edge of Time and Shattered Dimensions, or the other way around, that's how it went. They both fit into the 616 universe pretty clearly, because when Edge of Time came out, Anti-Venom was also around in the comics, I'm pretty sure. For Edge of Time and Shattered Dimensions fit nice. So those are canon to 616, so they want to make a new universe that wasn't constrained by all the comics history. But I like it because they're simplifying it down, but it's more revolving around the comics, which is always good. Marvel's New York is your playground. This looks really cool. So the game is reminding me a lot of the Spider-Man game I played, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I know people didn't like, but I liked it. It was okay. Repetitive combat though. This looks so smooth though. I don't know if it's running at like 2 FPS on the screen recorder though. Swing through yeah, you can go through neighborhoods, or maybe this counts as a neighborhood, but if you can go into Queens or something, that'd be awesome. If we got other Marvel superheroes in this, that would be cool. Like in Web of Shadows, there was Wolverine, and Web of Shadows, I don't know if that was considered canon for Earth 616, because it had a bad ending and good ending. It was probably its own universe, really close to 616. Behind the scenes screenshots. Okay, here we get to look at the screenshots. Insomniac answered this guy on Twitter who asked if there was going to be a selfie mode, and yes, there's a selfie mode. That looks super good. Why almost all games these days have selfie modes for some reason, but gosh, you can see all the threads in the mask. Oh, it gets better. I'll show you in a sec. I can't remember if it's on this website, but yeah, Mr. Negative's Goons. Yeah. So right now with the trailers, it seems the main villain is Mr. Negative, but maybe it'll be a different villain, because everyone knows Mr. Negative already if they read the comics, which is most of the people coming to this game, I assume. You know what, on second thought, I assume not. Everything's on PS4 Pro, and they're all 4K images, so maybe it won't look as polished on the regular PS4, but it'll probably run the same. I really like this one. I moved it up. That's why there's a pause in the footage. There's a bunch of details. Crusher Hogan versus his first fight in the wrestling match before Uncle Ben got shot. August 11, 2010. That's a cool detail since this comes out in 2018 and it's been 8 years. All his science stuff. A fridge. Oh, is this his room or the living room? Oh, this is probably his apartment room. It looked like he was going back to... Sorry, like I was saying, it looks like it's going back to... I thought it was going back to Aunt May's old house to get his stuff or something, but this might be like the animation every time you put on a new costume, or it's just a cutscene. But you see Uncle Ben there, and... Oh, is that his parents? Yeah, that looks like his... I can't tell. They almost look the same age, so maybe it's the Daily Bugle. But if that is his parents, that means, yeah, this is a completely different timeline. Anything else? Food, microwave, important details, maybe part of the gameplay to make it more immersive. Just kidding. Aunt May has orange hair. I think this is the soup kitchen, I forget the name, but there's another thing taken from the Mr. Negative storyline. That's a good picture. Ooh, that's good. Pop right. You can see the details and everything. These are super clean. The combat looks really fun. Motion blur around the kicks and punches. More of Mr. Negative's goons. It's almost like the first Amazing Spider-Man movie suit with the shoes look. Oh, sorry, scroll changes the pictures. Everything looks so clean though. This looked a little stiff in the trailer, but it still looked cool. There's Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative again. Will we see him when he turns? No, Mr. Negative. Peter and MJ. Or the cool thing is all of these are gameplay shots. And I don't know if the cutscenes are pre-rendered, but I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't, since how good this game already looks. Here it is. This picture's from Alex Ross, the artist who I like, who does all the covers for Amazing Spider-Man right now. He's gonna stop after 301 though, but that's still a huge gallery of colors. And new costumes, Spider-Punk from Spider-Verse, and Spider-Man Noir was also revealed somewhere. I want to know what the third one is. Everyone does. But any edition gives you all this stuff, so standard would basically be deluxe with all that. I need the custom theme in the avatar. Please. A spider drone gadget, looks like they're taking that from Spider-Man Homecoming. The eyes are also not on Spider-Punk, but on his suit. The Peter Parker Spider-Man. Collector's edition. This sold out, and they probably stocked a bunch of these and it already sold out. And it came with the physical game. Darn. White Spider sticker. You need those fresh stickers. If they restock, that would be awesome, even though I don't know how. It's super expensive though, $150. Wow. It's probably worth it though. You can also pre-order regular digital. I really like the front art. I don't know why people don't like it. Maybe because it doesn't look in-game and more artsy, but I like it like that. And what do you get with digital deluxe? Oh, it gets with 3 DLC chapters if pre-ordered. Plus, so you get a physical pen, but not digital game. Why don't they just make a physical version, like physical deluxe edition, if it already comes with physical stuff? Of course, the highlighter isn't off. Spider-Punk, his eyes probably won't move, but this is probably a better look at what the classic Spider-Man suit will look like. Can't wait to see the classic suit in action. So his new White Spider suit, or not new, I don't know if it's new in this universe, has a bunch of tech in it, a lot like the Mark IV in Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3 when it started, which is still going on now with Parker Industries. Well, Parker Industries isn't around anymore, but the volume's still going on. It's just with legacy numbering. So, if people are comparing this and 616 Spider-Man, I cannot stop saying Yeah, but they might have got